So just for the sake of review, I'm going to look at Slick Will's 2 raids and show you guys how a Town Hall 9 should be cleaning up a Town Hall 8. Slick Will did back-to-back 3 stars in the closing 20 minutes of this war because Slick Will knows that any Town Hall 8 can be taken out with Balloonion. So I'm going to actually highlight this portion of the stream, and I'm going to be linking it for the rest of our clan, because when Town Hall 9s come down to clean up Town Hall 8s, this is what I expect them to do. Balloonion is much safer than hogging, less can go wrong, and it's very easy. There's basically only 2 things you need to worry about in a Balloonion raid against a Town Hall 8. Number 1 is the Clan Castle lure. You have to make sure you lure the Clan Castle and kill them. And then after that, the only other thing you have to worry about is spell placement. Everything else will just work out. I mean, it's kind of a face roll. So you'll see how that works out right here. You know, this base was one that needed to be cleaned up. You know, he uses a single balloon to come in here. Those archer towers were too far away to have an impact on the balloon. Balloon gets the lure, takes out the cannon as well. Now he could have probably used 2 balloons there, and he would have got the full lure. So I don't know if they would have been able to take out another defense, but regardless, 2 balloons only for the lure. So only 10 camp space at this point used. One more camp space to bring the minion out here. Now what he could have done here is he could have just had some barbarians and an archer to lure these guys into a corner. But you know what he's doing now is just fine. It's just that he's using more camp space than he has to. So he could have been a little more efficient. So boom, drops a balloon on them. They weren't quite bunched up enough, so he has to use another balloon. One thing you can do to clean that up is as soon as you drop the balloon, all the troops lock onto it, so you can drop 2 minions then behind the balloon to clean up any stragglers like this wizard here. If they have max level wizards, a balloon drop doesn't actually kill them, so you do always need to have those minions in order to clean that up. So, but now that he's lured the clan castle and killed them, you're going to see how, you know, how Balloonion just can absolutely annihilate any Town Hall 8. You know, just spread out the balloons. The reason for doing that is so that they pick up any air bombs so the minions don't die. Once the balloons start taking fire from the you know, air defenses, you drop down your rages. Typically 2 rage, 2 heal works out really well on this because the balloons need to power through and then they start to get low on HP, especially from encounters with wizard towers. So now he's got a heal. You know, his southern heal wasn't even the greatest heal. There weren't that many balloons going through it. This heal also, again, I think that heal could have been placed so that it was covering the wizard tower, but it didn't even matter. You know, better heal placement would have been better, but he's obviously not going to need it here. As you can see, he's got more than enough balloons to take out all these defenses, and you know, these packs of minions aren't in any danger because the balloons have gone in front of them and drawn any air bombs out of the way. So there goes an air bomb right there on that one. Any red bombs were all picked up by the black balloons. So this is super easy, and you can see here he's just dropped his heroes on the back end for cleanup. And you know, every once in a while you'll have an air defense that's extremely exposed, and you can take it out with your heroes, and that's always a good idea to do. But I mean, I don't think he even needed his heroes for this raid. If he didn't have his heroes, he would have still 3-starred. So guys, that's how you clean up a Town Hall 8. It's super easy. It's way easier than any other way of doing things, and there's just no reason to make it harder on yourself than it needs to be. So here's Slick Will's second raid. Again, another balloon you clean up, and this whole point of this video is for me to show you that, you know, a Town Hall 9 should be able to 3-star any Town Hall 8. You know, these air defenses are all spread out. This would be a tricky base to dragon. You know, storage is flanking the air defenses. Obviously, we had a problem with this base. There's double giant bomb spots in this base's perimeter, so you might be able to trigger those ahead of time. You might not. So it could be a tricky base to hog, but with Balloonion, it just doesn't matter. Step number 1, lure the clan castle, and he's going to be able to do that. It looks like he'll be able to lure the whole clan castle with a single balloon. Yep, so a single balloon lures the entire clan castle. He's going to drop a troop in the corner to anchor. Okay, so again here, this is a part he could have cleaned this up. He could have been more efficient. He could have taken, you know, a couple barbarians and an archer, and they would have been able to help him bunch these troops up in a corner without him having to use balloons and minions. So right now, you know, this could have just been a barbarian on that builder hut to draw him down there. But he's using minions for it. Again, I wouldn't do that. I would, you could be more efficient. But here comes the balloon. He's lined it up perfectly with the defense. He should have had a couple of minions behind that balloon because he could have saved one more balloon. So again, you know, that's just something you can clean up a little bit with your troop kill. But then here you go. Spreads out every single balloon he's got. He's going to drop more balloons out of his clan castle in a second here. Spreads out his minions behind the balloons. These balloons are going to go in and trigger any air bombs. You can already see some of the red air bombs coming in. Rage is on the front end. Here come the balloons. They're going to push through. Um, Again, once his rages are down, once those first couple air defenses are down, now the heals are going to start coming in. And you can see here, he's used these heals to cover his balloons as they're going to be under fire from these wizard towers. And that's really, wizard towers is the only thing that's a threat to balloons. So rages get them going through the first couple real fast, and then the heals keep them alive as they have to deal with those wizard towers then. And yeah, you can see here again, using his heroes on the back end for cleanup. He's got huge packs of minions left over. Didn't even matter that his balloons didn't take out that air defense. A pack of minions takes out an air defense, no problem. The big concern is those red bombs. And again, your balloons are going to be able to pick out all those red bombs and take them out, no problem. Once again, he used his heroes for cleanup, but he didn't need them at all. Not a problem at all. An easy, easy raid. Balloonian against Town Hall 8s is really just a face roll. He doesn't even have max level minions. Doesn't have max level heal. This is easy.